Today I'm diving into the world of sports officiating to find out, are referees really getting that mental health support that they need? If you're living under the rock, the Premier League we would all say, some of the worst referees ever exist. But this does not help with the video that's been circulating recently of that referee with the xenophobia against Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. Now, that has brought the referees under more scrutiny in the Premier League with their officiating. But today, what I want to do is dive into the referees' mental health. Are they getting support from the Premier League with their mental health after a game to make sure that these bias or unconscious bias decisions that has been going on, will it continue? Well, let's dive into that today. Welcome to We Chat Football, where we chat football, and today we'll be chatting refs. This is off the back of a video being exposed of David Coutts' xenophobic remarks to the former Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, and his reason behind it. On video, he states due to Klopp calling him a liar. Though I do not condone what Coutts has said and done, I am aware of all the high profiles and the controversy that has happened when he refs Liverpool games. I am a Liverpool supporter. I know. I do not condone how the media is dragging his personal life through the mud. These referees are human and they are immune to make impartial bias when officiating. The question does have to fall back to the PGMOL. Are you doing enough for these referees' mental health? Because they are doing a lot of work on the pitch and they have to go through so much abuse. But what is the PGMOL being put in place to help these referees so they don't have these impartial biases? Officiating in the English Premier League is at its all-time low. I do feel there is a massive disconnect with the PGMOL, the clubs, and their representative. With the abuse referee gets from players, fans, coaches on the sidelines, we should ask the PGMOL, what are they doing to make sure these individuals are not taking this abuse home with them? How do they debrief these individuals after the game? Where do they go to get the mental help to remove the impartial bias from their game? I think the Premier League, the PGMOL, and the clubs need to do better to evolve the game. The disconnect is too much. I believe it's an easy fix. After a game, a ref goes through a debrief where he can explain his decisions. The manager from both teams get to understand why these decisions were made, open a dialogue between the referees and the managers outside of the game where they can have more respect between each other. A clear line of communication needs to be drawn. As the pressure in the modern day builds up, as there is so much money at stake, managers, players, fans get frustrated. Where they can take it out on the referee, then the referee unconsciously takes it back out on the team, then high profile mistakes happen. And this is what we're seeing in today's game, is that a lot of these referees aren't allowed to debrief properly, so they take all of that stuff back with them, and then unconsciously, because I don't think they do it deliberately, I just believe that it's unconsciously that they bring these decisions into the next game. A lot of players you see sometimes get cards, and you see somebody else make the same foul, but that player is known to make rash challenges, so they're easier to book that player than another player who may be a good boy in their books. I believe if the referee has an outlet where after each game they can go somewhere with a professional to help them maintain their mental well-being and is allowed to leave that verbal and emotional abuse behind, then we will have better officiating in the Premier League. Better rapport with the managers and referees, and the Premier League can look like one of the best leagues with the best referees. But at this moment, there are so much that needs to change, and will the FA and the PGMOL put in the necessary changes? I don't believe so. What I think they will do is throw David Coutts to the wolves and continue, don't change anything. This situation will happen again or get worse. Now that we have seen David Coutts' character now being questioned, that's going to be the reason for them firing him. Not because of his xenophobia remarks, not because of his clear bias. It's going to be due to the other videos that we see circulating. That won't make the PGMOL change anything. That will just make everything be the same. Comment on the video below and let me know, what do you think the PGMOL should do to correct these situations going forward. We already see in the video with David Coote, we already know what's going to be happening out of it, and it's not the best look. This video is in no way, shape, or form defending David Coote. This video is about how can we find a solution so David Coote doesn't happen again. So comment on the video below and let me know what you think. All right, catch you on the other one.